Hello my dear students and welcome back to Zenith Academy Online once again. Today we are going to learn everything about present continuous tense. So let's begin. First and foremost, when to use present continuous. So we use present continuous for actions happening now. Right? We use it to talk about actions that are happening now. For example, I am eating lunch. She is writing a letter. So all these actions are happening now. They are playing soccer in the park. He is cooking dinner. We are watching a movie. So all these actions are happening now. Then for describing temporary actions. So it is used for actions that are temporary and not habitual. Right? So he is learning to play the guitar. This is not a habit, but it is a temporary action. She is trying a new recipe today. So it is not a habit, it is a temporary action. I am taking a yoga class this week. So it's not my habit, this week I am taking a class. We are visiting our grandparents for the weekend. And she is playing soccer with her friends today. So it's a temporary action and not habit. So whenever we use temporary actions and not habits, then for describing such temporary actions we use present continuous tense. Now whenever we are discussing future plans, so at present when we are discussing the future plans, then we talk about present continuous tense. So we use it to talk about future arrangements, like I am meeting my friend at 4 p.m. So I'll be meeting him at 4 p.m. but I'm discussing the future plan right now. So I am meeting my friend at 4 p.m. They are flying to Paris next week. So next week's future plan I'm discussing right now. So they are flying to Paris next week. She is attending a conference on Friday. He is going to the dentist in the afternoon. And we are watching a play at the theatre this evening. So these are all discussions of future plans. Next, this is very important, how to form present continuous, the most important part. So we all know it has positive form, negative form and a question form. Let's begin with positive form. Now to make a positive sentence, start with the subject. Okay, we'll start with the subject, add the appropriate form of to be. So we will add the appropriate form of to be. Now what are the different forms of to be? Am, is and are. Right? You know am is used with I am. With he or she we use is, and with they or we use are. So then add the base form of the verb. So this is the third part, and with ing. This is the fourth part. So we will first write the subject, then appropriate form of to be, and then base form of the verb plus ing. Let's see the examples. I am cooking dinner. Okay. So you started with the subject I, then the appropriate form of to be, that is am, base form of the verb plus ing, cook-ing, and what you are cooking? Dinner. She is playing tennis now. She is the subject, is the appropriate form of to be because she is there, so we will use is. Play plus ing, playing. She is playing. She's playing what? Tennis now. Then we do the negative form. For negative sentence, use not after the form of to be. Okay. So when whatever form of to be we use not after it. So am not, is not, are not. Right. So instead of is not we can use isn't as well. Are not we can use aren't. right? And then add the base form of the verb with ing. Let's begin. She. So which she we use is not. She is not. Yes, she isn't. Then base form of the verb plus ing. She isn't sleeping. They aren't watching TV. So with they you use are. So they are not. So they aren't watch plus ing. They aren't watching TV. Let's see the question form now. Now, to ask a question, you should always begin with the appropriate form of to be. So that's the first point. You should not start with subject. You have to start with appropriate form of to be. That is am, is or are. And then you have to add the subject. And then you have to add the base form of the verb along with ing. So let's see here. Is she cooking? So you see here, this is the subject. Now you have to begin with the appropriate form of to be. So with she is connected, is she. Then cook, base form of the verb plus ing. Is she cooking? Are you studying for the test? So when you see you have to begin with the appropriate form of to be. Are you studying for the test? So I hope you guys have understood this. So, if you have not yet subscribed, do subscribe to Zenith Academy Online. To watch our next videos, please tap on the bell icon so that you receive all the notifications. So, keep the learning always on Zenith Academy Online. Bye-bye, my dear students.